Hello. All right. So last time we did all the super bosses that I have access to right now. So we have all the Umber gear. So the only real thing left to do is beat the final boss, and then do the other two super bosses so that I can get the two summons that I do not yet have. So let's go and do exactly that. So we get to climb all the way back up to the Anamos Sanctum, or Anamos. I was looking at the there's a Golden Sun wiki that I was looking at, and I'm like, oh yeah, the Anamos Sanctum, yeah, it's so cool. This isn't the Anamos Sanctum, it's the whatever. Hey, quit jumping across. We gotta freeze this bad boy. Anamos Sanctum is like the place where the super boss is in the Lost stage. I had to grind a lot for that one. I hope I don't have to grind for this one. Yeah, as a kind of a reminder sort of thing, we climbed all the way up here, and we needed, in order to open that door we just passed through, we needed the red orb, blue orb, and yellow orb. The yellow orb came from we got, I believe, the blue orb from Sveta's brother when we left. What was it, Belinsk? Can't remember town names. But we got that from him. The red orb came from... Where did the red orb come from? Now I can't remember. And now I'm going to sit here just like second guessing myself. But yeah, we needed both the orbs to get the yellow orb. And then all three of those open the door and we can get up into the sanctum. And while there, we picked up the Soul Blade, which is necessary to use as a key. Yeah, Apollo Sanctum, that's it. So using that as a key, we got to the first three super bosses and got the first three, like, really buck wild summons, I guess, for lack of a better description. There's still two more, and they're locked to the post game, so next step is getting there. Oh, I love a Megiddo. God, Megiddo is so fucked up. I love it. Leveling up is so good, too. Oh. Oh man, do these puzzles just stay done? If so, that's actually like super rad. That's not the spell I needed. Let's try that again. Thanks. Fury Demon. Good old Purgatory. Shadow Cannon's cool too. Man, those guys give a shitload of experience. It's like a little fucked up, honestly. Right, right. You need to go up here and use grip up here in order to get across. That's it. Alrighty. We are back in the back at Apollo Sanctum. This guy will heal me fully for free. So it'd be silly not to take it. Anyway. Looks like we can go inside now. I wonder if Amiti can give me any funny little hints here. He sure can. I think I want Crush. Alright, alright. Okay. So it looks like I'm like kind of controlling this robot from in here. Or controlling the statue like a robot from in here. Which is interesting. Alright. Looks like this is the last one. Let's see what happens. Interesting. Big cannon. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Interesting. Well, let's go back out and stand on top of that thing or whatever. Have you finished with the preparations? What's he doing here? Arcanus. This one has great power. What kind of name is Arcanus? Tyrell, son of Garrett, you seem displeased to see me. I'm only displeased to see you still breathing. Ah, the impulsiveness, the overconfidence. You really are your father's son. Who are you? Why do you know so much about us? Hello, Alex. Alex, the Mercury clan's traitor, my mother's betrayer, that Alex? Who do you think I'm this Alex? We traveled together for some time, Alex. I haven't forgotten. You flatter me, Kraden. And I'll flatten you. Should have realized sooner, but your chosen name, Arcanus, had me distracted for a while. On my travels, I had heard of a deck of cards used for telling fortunes. Two of the suits of that deck are swords and cups, very similar to our Blados and Chalice. Arcanus sounds like the term for the most important cards in the deck. It seemed more than coincidence. Figures that you'd name yourself for the most important part. It's quite a theory, Kraden. I'd love to hear more, but I'm pressed for time. What's so pressing? Tuaparang. You're talking to them, Arcanus? Why aren't you just killing them? It's not actually his name. Alex, was it? You were eavesdropping. How rude. Travel with the old man, does that make you one of the warriors of Vale? No. Alex was not one of the warriors of Vale. He was a power-mongering schemer. He'll probably betray you lot as well. I don't think he's ever honored a vow or promise. Can't really be Alex. Alex tried to use the Golden Sun to become an immortal, but he failed and was killed. Alex, Arcanus, who cares? Never liked you and your superior tone. Keep your temper in check, Blados. The High Emperor would not want us fighting amongst ourselves. Your expression suggests that imperial loyalty is not the first of your priorities. Funny, Alex, your expression says the same thing. Perhaps then it's finally time for us to entangle our remaining webs of deception. What are you saying? We have our orders, Arcanus. We will not deviate from them. Our orders are that Matthew should activate the Apollo lens. The methods are ours to choose. I've determined that the truth is now our best weapon. Matthew, you should know that the Tuaparang are scions of the Umbra clan, also called Dark Adepts. Dark Adepts. The High Emperor sent me to make sure the Apollo lens was used according to his plan. Naturally, we can't really trust each other, but I need to ask one question. Are those men who came down from the airship really Tuaparong soldiers? They seem to have strange powers unlike normal synergy, just like you two. You're here for the Apollo lens, correct? What'll you do with it? What a good question, Chalice. What will we use it for? Oh, we can't spoil the surprise, can we? Based on the trajectory, your target is Tuaparong, or perhaps the area around Sol Sanctum. Since you've not contradicted my deductions, may we now consider Dark Synergy an open secret? Or do you still intend to keep it secret by eliminating me? I knew you'd figure it out eventually. You're always so very clever, Arcanus. You can handle these two. Go throw the switch for the Apollo lens. Alex. So he did survive the Golden Sun. So it would appear. Apparently there exist Dark Adepts in the world. Would Dark Adepts have powers like this horrible eclipse and its monsters? Dunno. And there's an Umber clan now? Been all over the world, but I never heard a whisper about them. Don't have time to discuss it now. I must activate the Apollo lens while Alex buys time. Okay. If you say so. Tua warriors. We'll see how strong these guys are now that there are encounters up here. Okay, Megiddo will probably solve the problem. Yeah. They may or may not have... Yeah, they've got a decent amount of health. Probably about 450, 500, and worth about an insane amount of experience and drop Waters of Life. That's a little obscene, I think. Must be the way to the Apollo lens's controls. It's amazing. What's up? Let's activate it quickly. Oh no. This is gonna hurt everyone involved. Oh. Are you an adept or not? Use some synergy on it. Looks like you just made it matter. Not angry. Very, very sad. Those are tears. Sure did. You're fighting it, aren't you? I feel the conflict within. I will help you. No. Is he shrinking? Looked like just another monster. Still looks like a monster to me. Its behavior's all wrong. The flood of dark energies. The moment we appeared, it was ready to attack. I think it's been in pain for some time. If Sveta hadn't spoken to it, the creature would certainly have attacked us. Why so calm now? Why can I hardly look at this creature without wanting to cry? I have my suspicion. You'll just have to trust me. I'll tell you whether or not I'm right or wrong. He's fighting it. Don't interfere. Looks like I have no choice. Hate to make it hurt more, but I need you just a bit more destructive. Time to repay all we've done for you. Not much fighting him. Maybe we should have stalled longer. We did everything we could, but he's just too strong-willed. Ready? Guess it was a monster. There must be a way to calm it again. Don't give them time to think. Looks like our pet is ready to fight. Here to stop the eclipse. If we have to fight, so be it. Oh, we'll take care of the eclipse when the time is right. As pleasant as this little chat has been, I'm afraid we can't let you live any longer. But we are simply grateful to you. We weren't equipped to start the other alchemy machines. Without the power they provide, the greatest weapon of the ancient world wouldn't now be in our hands. This won't be like before, kids. All this dark energy is making us stronger than ever. Oh, and our little pet. You must stop them. If they get their hands on the Apollo lens, we're doomed. Chalice, Chaos Hound, and Blados. So I want to try to focus on the people who aren't the Chaos Hound. I feel like that might be my best. Might be the best thing that I can do. Yeah, I can use Plume Edge. Shadow Shield. Nice try, guy. Dark Blow. It's fine. Do a good old synergy surge here. Actually, I think I'll be fine with just normal attacks. Let's make sure that everybody's health stays good here. Radiant Fire, unfortunately, not capable of not damaging Chaos Hound. Spark Shuriken. Stuns Matthew, which is a little annoying, but whatever. Deadly Gas. Inflicted with Venom. Well, let's do that right now. Oh, that's brutal. Illusion Perfume, that... Shadow Shield again. It's fine. So Shadow Shield seems like it like cuts the damage that they take in like half, basically. I think Wish Well should be plenty. And they can both use it, which is a little annoying. I don't know if it like stacks or whatever, but of course they get Megiddo when they use Shadow Shield. A Wicked Howl. Himi can't move. Whoops. Oh, there's another Megiddo. Love to see it. Just casually does 1,000 damage, it's fine. Spark Shuriken on Himi, who is stunned. So I can't actually do anything about that without switching out party members, and I don't really want to do that right now. There goes Blados. And Sfetta is no longer beast mode. We lost again? We had every advantage. Blados, I think it's time to fall back on our alternate plan and take advantage of all this dark synergy. What is that in the shadows? Dark spirits. They're merging with the energies of the eclipse. No, I'm getting pulled in too. We can't let Matthew's whelps win. If we're absorbed, then so be it. Dangerous enemy, Matthew. It will challenge you as never before. You sure you're ready? Yeah, why not? Why wouldn't I be? So Sveta is currently out of commission, more or less. So I need to... Well, I actually want to buff my defense. Actually, I need to swap out Sveta for somebody else. Somebody who can do good damage. Is that just going to be Karis? I kind of want somebody who can also buff, just so I can get buffs out faster. That would be nobody else. With the way I have him set up. In that case, somebody who's capable of also healing would be good. So probably just Karis. We swap you out. Matthew will just have attack. We'll have you buff defense right now. You... This isn't going to work, but I'm going to do it anyway. Let's have you drop a wish well. Yeah, I didn't think it would. It's really not much damage. I mean, I did buff defense. Gets 2 actions, which is whatever. 3 actions. Heals 30 health every turn. That's honestly fine. I don't know what kind of, like... Oh, I could have had Karis use high impact. Oh well, here we are. Her strongest offensive spell is Shine Plasma, which is kind of bad, so I'm not going to use it. Healing-wise, I don't really feel like I need anything, so let's just have you use Plume Edge. Centurion's pretty good. 700 damage. Retribution. What's that going to do? Oh, just kill Iolio. Okay, that's annoying. I can fix it. It's just annoying. Psy Grenade. Does damage to synergy points. Puff is set. Cool, cool. Just have Matthew keep doing damage. I'll have Karis. Let's throw down a Wish Well with you, and let's have you throw a Revive onto Iolio. Yeah, because of how fast Karis is, I already kind of knew, like, it's not gonna... The Wish Well isn't gonna hit Iolio, but it'll be fine. Psy Grenades are really not an issue. Shadow Clash does a shitload of damage. Wow, I'm gonna need to do a lot of healing here, actually. So we're gonna have Matthew and Iolio attack, have the other 2 heal. Do a Wish Well and a Pure Wish. Make sure that we're able to survive whatever he's got before Himi's able to take her turn. It's a little fucked up that I have to do that, but, you know, we're good at this point. Trying to cut down her stuff. How far along are you here? You're at 7 out of 9, so that's actually pretty good. So, let's actually throw down another high impact for fun. Let's just have you attack right now. Health is looking pretty good. Make the attack go up even more. Why not, right? Firecracker. Okay. A Vial heals 500. Gin Blast. So Himi's Jin are all drained, which is a little annoying. It's bearable, but it's a little annoying. So Himi does not have any Jin right now. Sfera's at almost there, so let's actually see if there's somebody I can reasonably... Wish is not what I want. Wish still not great. You do have the... Boon's not that good, though. Yeah, not really. Like... What magic do you have right now? You just have single target cure, which is a little annoying, but... I'll stick with Himi for now. Should be alright. Sure, we'll try out Slaying Dragons, and I don't think I've ever actually used it. Why not, right? Looks like Karis is going to take up the healing for the time being. We'll get a Megiddo out of the deal, though, so that's not too bad. God, that does like half of her health, though. This is probably going to do, yeah, shit-ass damage. Oh, it just kills Himi. Great. I need you to keep attacking. I need you... let's swap out Karis for Sveta. You need to keep attacking. Okay, no, it didn't put me in a position where I can summon, which I didn't expect it to. Alright, here's a question. Yeah, I didn't think so. Let's just have you attack. Do you have Revive by chance? You do. That's really nice, actually. Let's pick Himi back up. Get another Megiddo. I like a Megiddo. Alright, so our defense has gone back to normal. Let's have you attack, have you buff defense. You do have the boon spells. The boon spells are single target, that's right. So Beast Form her. Do you have any healing yet? No, just revive. Okay. What do you have item-wise? You do have a Mist Potion, so I'm going to go for that, actually. Psy Grenade is fine. Shadow Clash. Yeah, that's the one that did a lot of damage, but it's really not... I'm really not in terrible shape, all things considered, right now. I do want to go for my attack buff here. Have you just maul. And you have the Ply series now, which is good. So let's actually have you Ply well on yourself, since you're kind of vulnerable right now. Shadow Clash is going to be pretty painful, yeah. The more you use normal-ass physical attacks on Sveta, the better. Chaos Upheaval, though. That looks a little scary. Oh, that just kills Matthew and Yolio immediately. Okay, cool. Alright. So, what we do here is I need to see if anybody's got... happens to have Revive. That isn't Himi. Or if anybody's got any kind of group healing that I can use. Well, I mean, I know Karis does. Karis has Wish Well, which is going to be fine. So you switch out Yolio for Karis to get the group healing going. Just so that we have some health coming in, have her Sveta keep attacking, and then use Revive on Matthew. Good target. Keep doing that. Shin Blast. On Karis is honestly fine. I can deal with that. Because then we switch out Karis for Yolio, actually. Bring him back out. have you keep the damage coming, have you keep the damage coming, and have you go for a revive on Iolio. Dark Soul Gasp. 200 damage. Probably has some kind of weirdo secondary effect, but it doesn't really matter right now, so. Shadow Clash does a lot of damage. Kind of brutal, but. Let me see if Himi has her. She's still stuck with the Ply spells, so I'm actually going to swap Himi out for. For Reef for now. Because his job is purely. To actually throw up a magic shield, have Maul. His job is purely going to be the group healing. Good target. Chaos Upheaval. Does a lot of damage. Nobody's dead, which is good. We're actually gonna go a little crazy here. Shadow Shield has damage he's taking this turn. Wicked Howl. That was just kind of like a weirdo stun type of thing. Shadow Clash does hurt pretty good though. Yeah, I was gonna say, doesn't your synergy get super fucked up if I use any Jhin? The answer is kinda, yeah. Let's see here. Let's actually go for a Bark, have you Maul, and have you Wish Well twice. Actually, yeah, didn't think that you had any actual items. Bark should reduce the damage I take as well, which is good. But the double Wish Well will help. That's fine. That's also fine, honestly. That's fine. Okay, let me see here. So she's mostly good. We have Pure Wish back with Himi, so I'm actually going to swap Reef out for Himi again. So we can get Pure Wish rolling here. Have you do damage. Have you... What is that? Helm Splitter? It's nothing. We're going to try out... We're going to go for Chasm, have you Maul. And we're going to get Pure Wish rolling. Top off that health. There we go. Health is looking stellar. And blocking a Chaos Upheaval with that feels really nice too. Surge is set. So what is there a Earth Wind summon I have by chance? No, actually. There's Earth Water and there's basically every combo except for Earth and Wind. Well, I guess Flora. The Flora I don't feel like is going to be too good. I would actually really like to get towards Coatlicue. So that means that's 3 Wind. But with Matthew, I need to attack. I'll keep on unleashing some wind guys here. With you. We'll actually go for Surge to start working towards that summon. He's wrapped in Delusion, which is absolutely fantastic for me, actually. I'm shocked that that worked. Oh, hey, we beat him. I was expecting that fight to go on, just keep going, honestly, but it worked. Looks like we lose. The darkness will fade. You've done your parents one better. I knew it was Volachek. I knew it. I knew it was going to be Volachek, dude. 100%. We didn't know what happened. As he was nobly sacrificing himself, we used Dark Synergy to save him. We made a few improvements while we were at it. He took his mind and forced him to fight against his sister. We tried, but he still recognized his sister somehow. Bestial instincts, I suppose. Family reunion won't matter if you stop the eclipse. What do you mean? Volachek is now a creature of darkness. He won't be able to live in your world of light. No one doing what we did either. He wouldn't survive another big shock to his system. No way for Volachek to live to see the end of the eclipse. Nothing we can do. If we had more time, maybe we could think of something, but we do not. Every moment that the eclipse goes on, countless people suffer and die. The center of the suffering are the Morgul people. Volachek, as their king, has a responsibility to them. You did not grow up as royalty, Karis. My brother would understand. Sveta, if I were Volachek, I would be grateful to you for your courage. And then I think we've discussed this long enough. Matthew, the switch on the Apollo lens, would you kindly throw it now? Probably the light. Don't succumb to the power of light. Steady, Matthew. You can do it. You must succeed. You can do this. You mustn't give up. Stop. Matthew, you cannot do this. You might as well give up. You're going into the very heart of the light. You don't have enough of a dark side to survive it. Volachek's sister is the only one of your crew who can wear the Umbra gear. No matter how much shadow you wear, the amount of light up there will probably kill you anyway. We were going to send Volachek up there to get rid of him when he'd played his part. This would seem to an impossible situation. We can't believe that. This has the look of a trap. Poor Sveta. I can do it. Sveta's already been exposed to so much light. Any more will surely... Matthew, please help me. I will need to borrow your strength to reach the Apollo lens. Will you help her? Yeah. I don't have a choice, dude. I can't get up there. Matthew, I'm sorry for making you come with me. At least we can die knowing that our lives might buy the lives of the others, a small price to pay. Soon we'll reach the controls for the Apollo lens and this will all be over. Alright, let's go. Brother. Volachek is still alive. What is the Apollo lens aimed at? It's over. We've lost. There's got to be a way. How pleased you must be that your plan is proceeding. No, it looks like seeing his sister in danger has snapped Volachek out of it. I do believe he's about to give his life for his sister and his people. Volachek. Sveta, farewell. Okay, I guess everything's better now. Would you relax, Matthew? I know you're anxious, but Sveta will be here soon. Well, she's late. It's not like Sveta to forget her friends. You're referring to Her Majesty the Queen? Sveta's already the Queen. You guys move fast. At any rate, Her Majesty left some time ago. She left? Where'd she go? We were told she was seeing everyone off. She should be at the city gate by now. She promised to meet us at the castle gate. Let's head into town and see if we can find her. Well, we're in Belinsk, and everything seems to be pretty chill in Belinsk. Everybody's yellow. Why is everybody so yellow? No, we lost a lot of people, but it's easy to forget when you're looking at a crowd like this. It looked like the end of the world, but I have a feeling it was really the beginning of a new one. Have a request? Yeah. Play 3 different songs. Let's play the Rainbow over Koba Desert. Some ask how we can play after everything that happened. The answer is simple. People need music to heal. Every member of the band was home when all the bad stuff happened, and we all survived. Amazingly, our whole band survived everything. I think that qualifies as a miracle. I am allowed to go into the buildings. Holy shit. Can't believe the cravings for tea I've been having lately. It's almost dangerous. Keep finding puddles on the floor here. I wonder if the roof's leaking. After the eclipse was over, we started calling it the Soul Tower. It seemed more fitting. Guess our hair all changed colors because of the big synergy release out of the tower. I like my new do. Since the Soul event, everyone's been endowed with strange new powers. My power seems to be calculating compound interest. It comes in handier than you'd think. Not every country's king will give his life for his country. King Volachek is Morgul's new patron saint. I have to say, I'm a little jealous of how much this light synergy seems to give the human-borns a boost. Oh, I can't go that way, I guess. We thought Luna was the basis of the Beastmen's power, but Soul empowers us too. Live and learn. Everyone seems to have been rejuvenated. I feel so young and vital. Sharp light that struck the Eclipse Tower, and the darkness just evaporated. Where is everyone? Looking at it one more time, I guess Belinsk isn't such a bad place. What are you doing? Seeing you off. I waited as long as I could. It's time to go. Soon we'll be leaving soon as well, Matthew. I will think of you often. We will see each other again, right? Of course, we're all young except for Kraden, and he doesn't age. Thanks for all you've done for us, Matthew. You saved us all. You're leaving? You guys are my heroes. Please come back to visit sometime. Going home to see your parents again? Take it easy for a while. You've earned it. Your friendship is an inspiration. You made it through all the dangers. We'll happily play for you at any time. We need you. Where'd they come from? From all over Morgul. They wanted to see you off and give you their thanks. Everyone owes you their gratitude. How can we thank you enough? Don't go. Stay here with us. Tell us about all your adventures. You can't go away. Don't forget the people of Belinsk. You won't be able to hear us play. Don't you like Morgul? Stay in Belinsk, please. This is how they all feel? Nice to be liked, huh? But it's probably time to get this rock feather home. Had enough gratitude, I guess I'll head home too after I drop Himi off in Yamata. Thank you. My countrymen no doubt await my return. I will leave shortly. What shall we do? Whatever you think is best. From now on, you will not learn not from me, but the world. There are always new mysteries to solve. The longer we stand here, the harder it is to leave. Let's go home. You know, I gotta say, this is a good game. Everyone on the internet's just mad. Definitely a good game. It's a lot of fun. It's literally just more Golden Sun. I don't know what anybody could possibly want. Well, I know exactly what I want, and that's even more. But, you know, I'm not going to hold my breath for Nintendo letting Camelot out of the Mario sports mines to make more Golden Sun happen. But, you know, I'm really glad that I sat down and played this game. Don't get me wrong, we're not done. We still have the two post-game super bosses to do, but as far as being through with the main story, though, it's a good one. I mean, if you like the first two at all, you know, I think you'll like this one too. I have seen people complain online about, like, oh, you know, the party just kind of gets tricked into doing the bad guys' dirty work for them, and it's like, yeah, I guess. But, like, that kind of happens in the other games to an extent, too. Like, and the other thing, too, is that, like, I understand and to an extent agree with that criticism, but at the same time, you know, it really seems like really, like, sitting down and thinking about it, like, the bad guys literally put the main characters into positions where they can't do anything other than, you know, whatever it is that advances their scheme or whatever, you know? think my only real complaint about the game is that I wish there were less points of no return. I mean, there's only the 2, but like if you like miss a gen or miss a summon before one of them, it's over. Like you're not getting it. It's not like you need all the gen, and it's not like you need all the summons. I mean, you saw how I did that final boss. I didn't use him. I was like, maybe I should get ready to use one so that, just so that I can kind of accelerate my healing a little bit. And then the boss was dead anyway, so it didn't even matter. Once again, though, the most powerful thing that you can do is just maximum crit rate on main character with Soul Blade, and you just win. I do think that I have occasionally seen people complain about like the graphics and stuff in this game too. And like I think they look good. You know, I mean, you got to keep in mind this is a DS game. Like I'm not playing a DS game expecting like a graphical powerhouse or anything like that, you know. Depending on what kind of game it is, sprites might be better. They might not be, you know. It's kind of figure it out as it goes. But I do appreciate how well stylized the Game Boy Advance Golden Suns are. Especially for, like, they're really good-looking Game Boy Advance games. And this isn't like an earth-shatteringly good-looking DS game. But I think it maintains that same kind of spirit. This is the part where I'd be like, oh, I gotta go get the whatever game I'm planning on starting next. But again, we have post-game to do, so we're waiting. I guess at the end of the day, as far as like the main story of this game goes, it works really well for me. As big a fan I am of the first 2 games, so. We've done it. Nice to see the good old cabin again, eh, Matthew? What's wrong? Aren't you happy to be home? What? Look over there. Whoa. Don't like that. Don't like that one bit. Now, this like ending is the only thing I really knew about this game going in. I knew that it ended on a cliffhanger. And I think that there is definitely space to be annoyed by that. You've reached the ending. When you load this file, you'll be in Tanfan at the point just before your final battle. Now sail the eclipsed world, searching for the remaining secrets. There we go. Well, let me put my party back to the way it's supposed to be. And by that I mean the way that I set it up. Reset these guys too. Oh yeah. Okay. So let's go to the post game. So all I really know about what to do is for post game stuff is there's a guy I need to talk to in Yamada City. That's all I really have. I'm not gonna fight this fight. Not really any serious point to it. You've been all over and had lots of adventures, huh? From one adventure to another, you see. Maybe since you guys have a little more experience, you could solve the mystery on that one island. What do you say? Would you take me with you? Yeah, sure. Excited to learn at your feet. Pack my things and wait for you on board your ship. Okay. That's the guy I needed to talk to. That's all I really have going on. All I really have going. There's a whirlpool southwest of Nihon that acts as a portal to a hidden island. We'll head southwest and look for the vortex together. It should be obvious. Hey, look, the vortex. Oh, that's cool. Actually, that's really cool. You could see a little bit of this area from the upper area, so it's really cool that it lets you come down here. Honestly, see what physical attacks do here. These I don't know that I've seen these enemies before, so I don't know how strong they are. The only problem with trying to gauge things is that Megiddo kind of just means that things just die. Most like random encounter enemies just die immediately. See what kind of experience they give too. 1,400, not bad. 14,000 rather. I can't read. That's not bad though. I'm not upset about that. This is the place. This is it. I finally found the Phantom Island. Couldn't have found it without you. Thank you very, very much. Legends say that the most powerful spirit of all sleeps on this island. Think it's true? I need to explore. Me too, buddy. I need to explore. Kobold King. Mortal Blow. Okay. 95 damage to... Alright, here we are. Can't see ancient ruins without getting all tingly, huh? Well, I'm going into them. I don't care. Now, if you remember the earlier Golden Sun games, you'll remember Crossbone Isle. Or at least the first one, anyway. So, against a Mimic, I probably want to assume the worst here, so I'm actually going to go Beast Form. Have Hemi attack this round. Use Angel Spear. Buddy is asleep, which is actually really nice. Let's just go all out with attacks here. Wakes up. And dies. Okay. Didn't need Beast Form, but that's okay. What do we get out of the Mimic, though? A Psy Crystal. That's not a bad thing to pick up. Okay. Puzzle time. So yeah, you can only jump across these. Looks like... a couple of times. 220 coins. Oh yeah, I need to go talk to Obaba again too. Red Wyvern. Oh, Megiddo's just gonna kill it, I think. Yeah. Gives like 6,000 experience though. I see, I see. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. So... some Mithril Silver. I've seen worse. It looks like I accidentally made my way through this room, and I don't really want to be done in here yet. Or maybe I didn't. No, I didn't, actually. Hang on. $110 whole coins. Let me pick up that one treasure up at the top of the room here real quick. So it looks like I can hop back if I just do that. So it looks like that path right there is going to lead me to the end. Ginseng. What does it even do? Restores 50 synergy points. Okay. Ah. That makes sense. Let's keep on going. Can refill my synergy here, which is nice. Might be important. $330 coins. Extremely good treasure there. Looks like I need to find a key or something. Go for search. Open up the red doors. Very cool. Apple. This one will open up the blue doors. I'm gonna want to go to the lower floor as well, but I'll probably open up the shortcut before I do that. A rice ration. I would not call that terribly useful, but better than a sharp stick in the eye, I guess. Yeah, I want to check out the 4th floor here real quick. So there's probably treasure in here. Couple more coins. Never hurts. Couple warrior bees and a red wyvern. Got through that pretty painlessly. Won't complain. Cursed armor. Demon mail. Love to use it someday. There's I know in the Lost Age and in the previous 2 games there's like a ring that lets you use cursed equipment without like the downsides basically. So it looks like it's kind of the same idea through here, just when you press the buttons it moves platforms around kind of. It's like the red platforms will be up when that's pressed. There's the customary 550 coins. See if there's... Nope, nothing I can do up there. So... let's move that off of there. So I can get this treasure on the left here. Then we gotta move it back all the way to the left from there, so we can move forward. Unfortunately, moving this stuff around is just slow. Nothing to do about it, though. Here's a thought. Let's do that. What does it do if I do this? Nothing good. But there's treasure down here. Orichalcon. Couple recluses and a Minos Knight. Just gonna go all out on the attacks. $145 damage, huh? More Megiddo is more better. There's the coins. Do this. So don't move the pillar in the middle. Unless I'm standing on, unless I'm like physically pushing it and standing on the platform that it's on. Got it. Let me just move that. Raise the blue platforms. So now I can push that, which lowers the yellow platforms, but since I'm not standing on them, it's not a big deal. That'll raise the green ones. Let's open up this shortcut, and I want to work on getting that last treasure in there. So I need to get over there like that. Okay, I think I see what I need to do, actually. If I do this... And let's hop on across. I gotta be honest, plump dumpling not the most worth it, but I'd rather pick it up than wish I had. Yeah, let's start here. Let's see what we're dealing with here. One way everything. Got it. So we're gonna drop down immediately, which is fine. Might be another treasure down here, so I'm gonna look around. Great Dragon. Great Dragon has a lot of fucking health. Gives pretty decent experience, though. I actually need to heal after that one. Do you have Ply? No. Do you? No. Does anybody have single target healing? Yeah, you do. Works for me. Yeah. I knew there'd be another one, another treasure in here. Some dark matter. Another great dragon. No, attacking with Matthew is going to be better than anything else he can do. Who has Serac, by chance? Okay. Let's use Epicenter to try to do a little extra damage here. I wanna see if that did less damage than if he had attacked. Oh well, it's stunned though, so it doesn't even matter. Trying to do some shit here. Because some enemies, if you kill them by attacking them with Jin, they will give you extra, like, double experience, basically, which goes crazy. Seems like the Great Dragon is not one of them. Or I'm just using the wrong Jin here. Let me just reset all my guys real quick, though. They're not too hard, though, so like if I find myself in a position where I need to grind, I'm not really concerned about it. So looks like I can get to this chest up here. A dried lizard. Oh, this is just a dead end. Okay, I guess I fall. Okay, so that's nothing. Can't do anything there. Red Wyvern and Great Dragon. Red Wyvern's pretty easy. Great Dragon is less easy. They don't seem to do a ton of damage, though, which, you know, that's fine. They just have a lot of health. I mean, Desert Gasp is a little unpleasant, but perfectly bearable, especially when we hit the guy with Megiddo twice. Oh. I understand, I'm just stupid. That's the problem. I fucked up, actually. So I need to hop onto that second to last one and then use grip to get across without actually stepping on that thing so I can get up to the top there. So right here, I believe it looks like I need to use grip. Get across without stepping on that platform. Push this guy. There we go. Then I can get this treasure right here. And I'll need to drop down one more time, but hey, something that might actually be decent. Iris Robe. I mean, it's worse for you, but that's kind of... So it increases luck by like a huge amount, actually. So I think I want to shore up whoever's got the worst defense, honestly. Karis had what? Because I'm sure that that cursed equipment that I've been picking up too is quite powerful, but again, being cursed is just really bad all the time. There we go. Alright, now that we've done that, let's actually figure out how to get through here. So if I just go like over here, I should be in range for grip here. Yeah. So from here I can just like hop across. Now let's get the shortcut set up. Keep on rolling. There's just like a treasure over here. I kind of figured it would be a mimic. Alright, considering how unthreatening the last mimic was, I'm gonna just not worry about it. Yeah, it wasn't really anything to worry about. Yo-Yo's level 50. I got a cookie. So I want to go in the upper of these two first, I think. I see treasure. I'm gonna go this way first. Nothing I can do about that. Stuff to reveal up there, but I'll get there. 10 coins. Oh man. I'm not gonna lie, that one snuck up on me a little bit. Alistair's hood. I suppose I could have not fallen, but it's fine. I'm over it. Yeah, let's give that to you. Pass down the crown. Yeah, let's give it to you. Let me see if anybody can make any use of the lucky cap. It's equivalent on the knight's helm, defense-wise. So I don't see any reason not to give it to Tyrell there. Okay, so there's still more treasure. There's the coins. It is a quicker reset to do that too, so. Alright. One more treasure in here, and then I'll head through the door to the north here. Another Orichalcon. So looking at it, I really need to move the statue to the left in order to progress here. Because if I go to the right, I'm just stuck on that platform until it happens to fall, basically. So we need to start from the left and then just kind of go for it, you know? And there we go. Alright. For safety's sake, I'm going to throw down a save right here. A worn bow. A cleric's ring. A bloody claw. And some dark matter. I wonder if Sveta can, like, spirit sense this guy. Treasure here sleeps in the deeps of the island. Okay, so Cleric's Ring, if I remember right, yeah, suppresses curse effects. So I need to, like, go through and, like, find all, like, the good cursed shit, basically. I mean, that's a lot better than the Umber Knuckles, but I want to stick with the Umber Knuckles. Forgeable Bow goes crazy, kind of. I think I'm going to make Tyrell my designated cursed guy. Just for fun. And isn't your... yeah. I don't have any other cursed equipment on me, so... Oh, hello. Don't mind if I do. There's a summon tablet in here. So, since I need to be concerned about super bosses right now, I will be saving. Who is it? Who am I fighting right now? Oh, that's Dullahan. So Dullahan is actually, like, the hardest fight in the game. So I need to, like, do a little bit of looking here. I need to do a little bit of reading because this guy's like fucked up levels of strong. Okay. I should be okay-ish, all things considered. It's gonna be tough. Like, this is not gonna be an easy fight. Physical attack. Okay. Physical attack element swap. Physical attack. Okay. So he is going to be summoning Charon this turn, actually. So that's not going to be nice. Let's actually pack defense on that. And let's Pure Wish. So he's going to use Condemn, and then summon Charon, and then Curse. Condemn might just kill Yolio? Okay, cool. Didn't. So this is the other summon that I can get that I don't have because I went not to the door I needed to. I actually think it's really cool that Dullahan uses one of your own things against you. That's actually super rad, I think. See what kind of damage this does. Just straight up killed Matthew. That is a possibility. So Curse, Sveta being haunted by death spirits is kind of stinky. Let's go for let's just use Demon Sphere on Sveta. Let's have her use Maul. Have you use Revive on Matthew. So this turn he's going to use Jin Storm, Haunt, Fulminous Edge. So yeah, that's the thing that's kind of fucked up about Jin Storm. It just shuts off your Jin. Fulminous Edge also does a lot of damage. Dark Contact, which is a health drain. Purgatory does 100 damage, and Fulminous Edge might just kill me. Okay, just killed Yolio, which is annoying, but whatever. Okay, shuts off my buffs, which is fine. Megiddo is not going to do a lot of damage. Dark Contact. You know, I'm thinking that I might lose. Can I run? No. Alright. I think I'm just going to take the L here, and I'm going to do a little bit of research as far as strategy goes here. This Dullahan is buck wild. Just going to... Who dies now? Oh yeah, everybody. It makes everyone else hop in. I have no strategy with these guys. I just want you to know. Sure. Centurion. I might like rebuild classes and see if I can focus more on like summons or something for this guy. See what I can figure out, you know? There's the Karen summon. I'm already kind of resigned to my fate here. Because I really can't deal very effectively with Jin Storm. So I'm just gonna kind of let myself go here, you know? Tyrell has 1 whole health. I knew that was what was gonna happen. Not a big deal. I can just soft reset. That's actually awesome. Alright, let's do a little bit of reading here. So I want to try to... I need... Okay. So yeah, we kind of need to move a bunch of shit around here. I basically need to have certain Jin available to me. Okay, let me see here. Okay, so there is a solution. There's actually a very easy solution at that. And I could just go grind. And I might. I might do it. I'm thinking about it, I'm not gonna lie. It's a bit of a trek to get to where I can, but it might be worth it. It might just be worth it. Because grinding will make... it'll make Dullahan a lot more survivable if my base levels are higher. So it might be worth doing. I'm gonna go over here first, though. This is the Charon Summon tablet. Okay, so yeah, I think that my best bet here is to grind. I also may have forgotten to pick up a summon too. Let me check. I did. All right. Well, I guess we have another summon that a certain bozo forgot to pick up. Then we have some grinding to do. And the best place to grind in this game is actually up in the Apollo Sanctum. Those Tua warriors that are up there. Those guys give like crazy experience and also drop Waters of Life on every fight. Worst case, you know, what I'll do is next Wednesday I'll just fight Charon and or fight Dullahan And then we'll start up the next game I'm going to play on Wednesdays for a while. Alright, fine. Yep, we forgot to go pick up a treasure, or a summon rather, so we're gonna go get it. Plus, I want to clear out some of my inventory as well. Oh man, and I need to go talk to Obaba too. Man, I got all kinds of shit I gotta do. First things first. Let me heal up real quick. Swing by the store. Got some crap I don't want. I want to keep all those. Don't need an antidote. Don't need a rice ration. Don't need a ginseng. Giant axe is worse for everybody. I mean, I'll buy it back if I really need it. I might want the Asura's armor, depending. Plump dumpling goes. Dried lizard goes. Bloody claw I'm gonna hold on to. Hold on to everything you have. Same with you. Sell off the silver blade. The sylph rapier. The planet armor. The knight's helm. And the lucky cap. Karis. Sell off the dragon bow. The storm gear. The magical cassock. And I'm keeping that hat as well. Get rid of the hagbone mace. Artifacts. Let's see here. The only thing that's cursed is the demonic staff that he's got, it looks like. Okay. Repair. Okay. Echo Gem. An heirloom of Lady Hinasho's family. I mean, I'll take that to her. She's just up here, right? That's Kushinada. Anyway. Done everything that we need to do here for now. So let's go get that missing summon, and then it's grinding time. I'm glad I kept that lure cap. Tell you the truth. 'Cause I'm gonna need it. Step into this. So we gotta go back in here. Been a while since we've been over here. All that was in here the first time was a treasure and a djinn, but I have the soul blade now, so I need to go through here. Okay, so it's just kind of random. Feels random anyway. Whoops. So I am following a map. Just to kind of pick up the various treasures and things in here. Oh, I went completely the wrong way. Just because, like, as much as I would enjoy sitting here and drawing a map on if I was on my own time. Hang on. Let me, like, I completely fucked this up. Let me start over. But yeah, if I was playing this on my own, I would probably draw a map and figure it out. So go left. Keep going. Okay, from here go left 1 room and up 4 rooms. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this room should branch only to the left and the right. Go right 4 rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down 4 rooms. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Left 1 room and up 1 room. So go down 1 room, right 1 room, up 4 rooms, 2, 3, 4, and left 4 rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go left 1 room, up 2 rooms, so that's 1, 2. Left 1 room, up 1 room, left 1 room, up 2 rooms, right 1 room, up 1 room, and right 4 rooms. I fucked this up. So I'm in a corner. Cause like the gimmick here is that like the grid of rooms is shaped like a skull. It's kind of the gimmick. So like actually navigating it is like kind of fucked up. So this might, even with the map, this might take a little while. Unfortunately. Yeah, man, this is kind of fucked up. So I'm in this room, so I need to go here. And then... So yep, shouldn't be able to go left or down. So I go up. Should only be able to go up. Correct. Same thing here. Same thing here. And now this room will branch to the left and right. So from here I go left 1 room, then up 2 rooms. 1, 2, then left another room, then up another room, then left another room, and I shouldn't be able to go any farther left from here, which is correct. So then we go up 2 rooms. Should only be able to go down and right, so that's correct. So right 1 room, then up a room from here, then right another room from here, and then we go right for a while. Hang on, let me go back to the previous room. I should only be able to go... So I can go all 3 directions, actually. So if I go north from here, this should be a dead end. And it is, so I know where I am. Okay, so I go right here. Then I go north here. And then I shouldn't be able to go up or left, and that's correct. So then we go right a room. I have to like point it. I'm pointing at my other computer right now so I can keep track of what room I'm in. This place is kind of fucked up. So I go... So now from here, looking at the map, should go down. Then down. So I should go down until I can't go down anymore, actually. And then I go left, and then I do the same thing again, down until I can't anymore. Then we go to the left, and then we go up until I find the treasure. That's Triton's Ward. Which might be good. Might not be. Let me use this. Whose attack do I want to go up? I'm going to make Matthew's attack go up even more. Whose health do I want to go up? Let's actually give it to Sveta. I want her health higher. Boosts and resist water. So let me think here. I'm actually going to have him equip that, and I'm going to see about passing down this Dragon Mail if possible. I cannot. That's fine, honestly. So I go down until I can't anymore. And then I'm going to go right. And then up until I can't anymore. And then right another one. And then from here I just go up until I can't anymore. And then I'm back on the main path. Okay. So I go one more that way. I shouldn't be able to go that way. So then up one more. And then I go right until I can't anymore. Then I go down one. Then right one. Then up one. And then right one. Then down two. And then I should be able to go in all four directions from here. Let me double check this room. This is a dead end. Yep. Okay, cool. I am where I think I am, so. Let me go right. Shouldn't be able to go continue right, but that's okay. So we go down. Shouldn't be able to continue down, correct. We go right. Then we go down until we can't. Can't go down any farther, so we go this way and then up. And we go one. So I shouldn't be able to go up, but I can go in all three other directions in here, which is correct. Shouldn't be able to go up or down in here, correct. Should be able to go up, left, and right, correct. So we go up, then up one more. And here we are. Boy, that was a fucking thing, huh? Oh, I guess I have to fight now. Okay. Let me see here. It's time, blue pack. All right. Blue pack it is. For the ASMR of it, I'm going to open it really close to the microphone. So enjoy. All right, we got Marine Firefighters. That's fine. The EA-6B Prowler. Machine Gunner. Specifically, so on the back of this one, actually, remember, it just shows a list of people in NATO circa 1991. We got the General H. Norman Schwarzkopf. It's just a guy. Airborne Unit. Army Supply Ship. Paratrooper in flight. That's a pretty cool picture, actually. Flying High, the F-18. And then we got, for the sticker, We got the emblem of the 320th Field Artillery, and their motto is willing and able. Another one? All right. All right. What color? We got blue, we got yellow, we got red. You want blue? Man. Everybody wants blue. To be fair, I also want blue, but... So, once again, let's crack this pack next to the microphone. Stallion Helicopter. That's also another pretty cool shot, I gotta say. Ready in the cockpit. The view from above. Pretty good shot. Pretty good shot. Tanks take a strong hold. I either have this one or one very similar. Don't know. F-18 cockpit. Stallion Helicopter is what they called you in high school, huh? I see. I see. Scud Missile B. We got Chief of Staff General Charles Gabriel. I've never heard of that man in my entire life. Heat Storm in the Gulf. Got the sticker is the emblem of the 503rd Infantry motto, The Rock. Yeah, it's not a bad one. It's not a bad one at all. Yeah. I mean, it's got parachutes in it. Are they putting rocks on the parachutes? Is that what that means? I really don't know. Anyway. So this guy's gonna suck. It's gonna suck really bad. I actually want to swap Sveta out for somebody who sucks. There you go. Nothing wrong with farming points. I'll take it. Has 11,000, has just under 12,000 health. Let's work up to a summon, actually. That might be smart. What do you have? Speed Gin Recovery. That might be interesting. Lock with low failure rate, damage and elude, stun and injure. Yeah, let's try to stun. So you have water as well. Let's try to drop your resistance, actually, here. Wrapped in Delusion is what I like to see. And, not stunned. Demon Sign. Who's he taking? Hemi? Alright, alright. That's kind of annoying, because Hemi's like my best healer, but Hemi is kind of dog shit at everything else. So, since he's got Hemi, I can grab Sveta. And then let's have you just attack the Ancient Devil, have you guys keep on playing around with guys. Let's see here. And then you just beast form. I'm doing pretty well. How are you? I'm doing the super boss I forgot to do before I beat the final boss of this game. And then I'm going to go grind after that, depending on how things shake out. Undead Might. That's not bad. Reef unleashes Pepper. She's going to explode. Life Shear on Sveta and Reef really isn't bad. A second Undead Might on Matthew is fine. Ancient Devil is no longer not seeing. So I'm going to have Reef heal this turn, I think. try to dilute him again. Yeah, Reef should probably heal this turn. He does have Pure Wish. And I'm going to have you maul on that guy. Not diluted, but it's fine. I'll live. Yeah, Sveta still hits for like 550 damage. That's really not bad. Reef is almost dead. It's fine. Reef is better now. No more headaches is a good thing. Headaches are no fun. Not even a little bit. So let's have you keep making guys happen. Pewter, sure. Why not? Let me think here. Try to keep him diluted. Yeah, I don't feel like Synergy Slam is really, like, worth it. Life Shear is honestly fine. It's a little annoying, but it's fine. And he's diluted again. There's the Undead Might. Yolio's a good target for that. Let's see here. Have you keep on attacking. How are potential summons looking here? I would actually really like to get hit Daedalus. So, because Daedalus would be really good. Charon's just kind of out of reach for me right now. So Daedalus, I need one more fire, one more earth. So let's get... that. Can I, like... Here's a question. That might be worth, like, exploring a little bit. Let's actually not attack with Matthew this turn, which feels weird. So one more fire, one more earth. Let's try to stop him from doing stuff, and let's try to stop her from doing things a little bit here. And let's have you just attack. Ah, fuck off. Fuck off, Hemi. You fucking bastard. Yeah, get sealed, idiot. Let me swap out Reef, I guess, for Karis. Let's attack. What can I do with just 2 wind? Answer is not much. What could is there anything I could do with 2 fire, 2 wind by chance? There's 2 fire, 3 no. No, there's not. So I should summon now just to kind of head that off. Let's throw down a Wish Well. Let's have you maul. Sveta will be able to survive the Venom. Keep the damage going.
Let's have you... You cannot cure poison, can you? That's a little annoying. Let's just throw an impact on Sveta and have her attack. Dire Inferno. That kind of hurts, but it's bearable. And Hemi's just being annoying. You can cure your own poison, actually. And I think I really ought to, because it does a lot more damage than I want it to. Cast Nettle. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you know, that's gonna hurt a little bit, but it shouldn't be too bad. You only have Wish, huh? That kind of sucks. Don't even have Pure Wish. It's a little annoying, but oh well. We get a Megiddo. We take it. We take those all day long. Horus. That might be really bad for me, actually. Oh yeah, that's the Venom guy. That's really annoying. Dire Inferno just kills Iolio, I think? Yeah. Okay, so I'm actually going to swap Iolio out for... probably a meaty, actually, for extra healing. We have you attack. Can you cure poison? You sure can. Let's do it. Let's have you keep the wish wells coming. Have you maul the devil. Wishwell is not great, but it's better than nothing. But more Megiddos is more better, so... Yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure that this guy should be pretty close to being dead. Alright, there. That's the Catastrophe summon. We need 3 Mars, 5 Jupiter on standby. So I'm going to... First things first, let's get out of here. So, let's get out of here. And I'm going to heal up. And then we're going to get set up to show that summon off. So I remember it being pretty cool. And then it's grind time. Actually,
Let me go over here, actually. Because I want to go talk to Obaba real quick. There's some forging stuff going on, some repair stuff going on. So let me get these Jinn all set and my party put back to the way that I want it to be. Oh, people are just dead. I can just spend money to solve the problem. Yeah, I have 3 people who are dead. That's good. So it seems like the cost to revive somebody is just 20 times their level. So I can just get everything I need right here. So let's just... Next random encounter I get into, I'm gonna summon that guy I just picked up. Or I could just not get into a random encounter on my way to Champa, but you know, whatever. Let me go talk to Obaba. An air bangle. Who's got that rusted bow? Yeah. Okay. So let's go do some grinding. But also I want to show off this fucking summon. Should be pretty cool. Am I just getting really lucky on the random encounters? Yes, apparently. So the best grind spot is up in the Apollo Sanctum. So unfortunately we've got a bit of a run to do, but that's okay. Matthew has 1 health because he's still poisoned. That's great. In that case, let me solve the problem. Don't you have, like, infinity potions? Yeah, just use a potion. Now I know. Staying at the end does not make poison go away. Once I get up here, let me double check if anybody else is poisoned, actually. No, Tyrell's cursed, but, like, that doesn't count. That's on purpose. Random encounters? Hello? There's one. Alright, let's get this summon. Catastrophe. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Alright, we're almost to the spot to grind. Actually, let me do this really quick. Make it quicker. So I am going to need that particular synergy. Unfortunately, there's no way to skip over the Apollo ascent. If you want to go back up or down, you just have to go. Luckily, you do get a lot of like things that help you to, like you kind of set up little shortcuts for yourself, but there's not like a big shortcut, you know. It also helps if you remember which way you need to be going, but. I don't know yet how much grinding I'm going to do. It's probably going to be like a lot. But I won't stream all the grinding, just because it'll be me fighting basically the same enemies over and over again. Just because they give like obscene amounts of experience and... Alright, let me... Let me actually go back down and stand in the shadow here for a minute. I want to save just in case I accidentally go, like, walk into the like, final boss up here. So I don't know if I'm going to. Okay, there we go. And these guys are super easy. They have, like, 400, like, 500 health or less. An herb. Okay. Yeah, those 3 guys gave me 41,000 experience. And they always drop Waters of Life. Now I don't know if I can encounter them like right here. I might just stay like here. Finally have my what I'm using is like second string guys learning Pure Wish, which is great. It's really convenient, actually. So as far as I do want to check out like weapon mastery stuff here. I just need to remember what window shows me that. This one does, maybe. No? Okay. I just want to see like what if people's have their weapons mastered and stuff. I know Tyrell doesn't. I know Reef probably doesn't, yeah. Amidi probably not. Nope. Do I really not have something better than the Phaeton's Blade for him? That's kind of fucked up. Let's do that. So I can get people's weapons mastered more than anything else. Basically, the objective of this grind is just kind of to get to a point. Oh, you know what? That was a mistake, actually. Himi's got the lure cap on right now, so I'm actually going to swap out Sveta instead. The lure cap makes it so I get into random encounters more. I don't care. But, so the boss I'm trying to prepare to fight, Dullahan, has a move called Djinn Storm. And what that does is it shuts off all of your Djinn, which makes you significantly weaker. And that's a problem, because I can't really deal with that feasibly. So if I just level up a whole bunch, it'll be a lot easier for me to deal with that. And these guys are very weak and give great experience. And also it'll be nice to just kind of accumulate substantial amounts of Waters of Life. So I had to do something like this in when I did Golden Sun: The Lost Age too. There was like a specific area that you could fight enemies, and they were so some enemies in the Golden Sun games, if you kill them with certain Jinn, like certain Jinn attacks, what happens is they give you double experience. And the enemies I was fighting at the time were some of those. So it's kind of a game of like trying to sort of count damage in such a way that I could it's the word that I want. That I could guarantee that I was killing them with the Jinn attacks every time for the double experience. And I gotta say, this is a lot easier. These guys do not, I checked. Megiddo almost feels a little overkill, to tell you the truth. Not my agility that I don't care about. Scouting the area. I can't think of anything more useful than that. Jeez Louise. Anyway, Megiddo. Also, now is a good time if you've got any questions about like various mechanics. I should be able to answer them like off the dome. Cuz I've played quite a bit of Golden Sun. And like mechanically this game is mostly pretty similar to the previous games, so now is the time. Hey, you know what? That bangle or whatever that I got from Obaba, I should probably check out. Forgot to think about equipping that on anybody. Yolio has it. Boost wind power. Why do I feel like the Aura Gloves used to boost resist? Slightly better than the Virtuous Armlet. Boost criticals, boost defense and criticals, earth power criticals, attack, boost criticals. Okay, good. Ugh. Need some water. I like it when I get the 3 guys instead of just 2. Learned Avalanche. Learned Spark Plasma. It's also very good. How's your mastery on that bow going anyway? Why is she not getting mastery on that bow? the game not like her using a bow? It just lets you do it, even though you, I guess on paper, shouldn't be allowed to? Is that what that is? So hang on. So, relatively, yeah, that's weird. That kind of explains a lot, I guess. It's just weird. I wonder why the game will let me equip an item that somebody isn't gonna, like, learn how to use, you know? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna check out my save of Golden Sun: The Lost Age, and I'm gonna see how high a level I got my guys to beat Dullahan in that. So let me get this booted up here. Let me make sure that I've even got this summon in this game. I should probably get out of the light. Alright, let me check. I do, okay. Let me put all these gin back on real quick. So I did it with everybody around level, a little lower level than they are, and than I have my party in this game right now. So since the thing is, though, is that the Dullahan in this game is harder than the Dullahan in that game. So I'm probably just going to go to about level 60. I might even go higher, depending. I'm not going to do all that tonight, though. I'm probably going to call the stream off relatively soon. And just do the grinding not on stream. So we can get this game squared away so I can start the next game I want to play. Something in this music keeps making me think I'm getting like a repeated Discord notifications, but I'm not. There's just like a little tone in the background there that sounds like it. Didn't I get something with this guy? Thunderhead, yeah. I got something with you too, didn't I? Maybe Magma Storm or something? I don't know. I don't remember. Alright, probably a couple more battles, and then I'm going to call it for the night. Alright. I think I'm going to call it there for tonight. Thanks for spending some time with me. Before I finish it, before I play this game again next week, I'll do a whole bunch of grinding. Again, like I said, goal is minimum level 60 on everybody, I think. I'll do a little bit more research into Dullahan strategies too. Just because that seems like a smart idea. Just because guy's pretty wild. And then next week on Wednesday we'll start the next game I wanna play, which is actually yet another DS game. I plan on starting Final Fantasy Tactics A2, which should be pretty cool. I haven't played it I played it a really long time ago and haven't played it since. So I'm very interested to see how I feel about it, given how I feel about Final Fantasy Tactics. More Pokemon tomorrow. So should be on paper I should be able to beat the Elite Four. Get started on the post game at Black 2, which I've been told is quite good. So hopefully I'll see you there. Have a good rest of your night. See you around.